Okay, here we are back in Sentinels the Multiverse. And we are going to do the weekly one-shot in multiplayer, just see how it works. Like, I don't even know if we can change the hero order or anything, or how this works. This is literally my first time doing it. And I don't know who he wants. He wants taking on Adept, so... Like, are we able to change these? No. Okay, so it was worth a shot. Anyway... There isn't really much to do in terms of setup. This is a randomized one-shot, so we're going to give this a shot, just see how it works when it records. I will link Crimson's video in the description when his is uploaded. I don't know if his is going to be first or what. All this delicious despair, I can almost taste it. Let me in, mortals. I have foreseen the consequences of this conflict. So I'll worry about the hands later. Let's see what he pulls. So he's going to draw 4 zombie servants, because that's how his setup works. We'll fast forward through this. And then his next card is an indigo pin. So now we actually do have to pay attention. I could probably afford to give this to Visionary. For Wraith, she actually has good stuff. So this really doesn't matter, because everyone's getting hit. And then I like to have the Adept take this hit, because then everyone loses 2 hit points. In case he has to play a Rhapsody, we don't have to worry. So anyway, I'm going to Foresight here, because I want to get some cards. I'm looking for Twist the Ether, or Demoralization. I'll take this, though, and I'll put the other Mind Spike on top, just in case we need a one-shot. It will suck if the Divergence is the thing that's lost, but I lost Levitation instead, which is pretty good to get out. So there's a few different things he can do here, but they all involve Supertonic. So he can give it to me for more Foresight, he can give it to Tachyon to try to set someone up. Well, actually that's it. Wraith doesn't have any equipment at the moment. So the Supertonic gives a power play to someone, he uses it on Tachyon. Tachyon is going to use this on herself. Sucker Punch will kill a zombie, so this is not bad. And then Synaptic will help if any nasty relics come into play. It can also block a T-Rex, I guess. Do I need... Okay, I was about to say, I shouldn't need to click anything there. He was probably explaining stuff since he's recording this too, as I mentioned. The bulwark is actually decent. So Goggles, pushing the limits, and then I do another Sucker Punch for him. So we got 2 of the zombies out of the way. So there's no point using Throw Jab right now. Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay, I was about to click. You want to use that one first. So I'm just going to speed through this. Vortex. The indigo pin is really not an issue. He has 3 shots, I believe. And I think he did hit the pin. Oh well. There's a couple different ways to win this. We can either run him out of HP, or we could just destroy his relics. One of the two. So, Mega Computer would help if a nasty environment thing comes out, but we need to deal a little bit of damage here. I'm not going to use Throw Jab until he has a relic come out. Smoke Bombs, that can help. If we were all equal HP, and that's why I was thinking I could play the Mega Computer. I don't know if anyone wants to destroy anything. I don't. I'm going to click here just in case he does. I would keep the Supertonic if I were him. It's totally worth taking the damage. Could get rid of pushing the limits. That's what I would have done. And then Wraith has no ongoings out, so she doesn't even get a choice. out comes the Crimson Pin. Highest HP, which is tacky. Oh man, that sucks. So if I did throw jab him, we'd be safe. But I'm going to play the Divergence just in case I need to destroy his one ongoing card, and then we're going to continue drawing. So I can use Rust the Mind for shenanigans, and then Precognition. I'll take this just so we don't have to deal with him getting relics out back-to-back or something. So I lost Mind Spike, that's not really a loss. So I'd play this and get the Harp out. We'll see what he does. That'll give him a power play, and then he can heal himself so he's not the lowest exactly. He could get the Lyra if he wants to use the Bulwark next turn, but okay. So that's even better, so we can either do a card play or a power play. He can keep shoveling this on Tachyon. It's up to him if he wants to keep fishing for her one-shots or try to set up the Wraith. And damn. So sooner or later it does catch up to you unless you're playing the Super Scientific Sentinels, because they have like 5 ongoing cards in their deck and everything else is a one-shot. So you can use Lightspeed Barrage, or... yeah. I was wondering if he's just going to double skip for card draws, but... okay, that works. So I drew Decoy, that's not really a help. Inventive could be fun, another Lightspeed, and a Suture. So the Suture I can throw away, worst come to worst. I wouldn't play anything here if I were him. Ew, he does have to, so we'll part with this one. We'll basically be banking on his other blinding speed in order to, hey, everyone's the same health. So I can do Smoke Bombs to block some damage. I can throw jab him to block the poison from the pin. For the Meg Computer, I'm worried about another Plant Life. The Raptors can be a little bit dangerous. So I'm going to put this out. And then I can deal 1 damage across the board. I could definitely go for an impromptu invention right here so I can get the, what's it called out? The targeting computer. And another Suture. So if anything comes out, I'm going to have Wraith take the damage because she can heal. River of Lava, that's one of those things I was afraid of. So it's up to him if he wants to, I'm not. And Tachyon can actually afford to burn her goggles because he has another pair. Yeah, he did it anyway. So we're going to skip this. So if I could have levitated, this would be not an issue. Now that I think about it, I could have actually used the Divergence to get the levitation, but oh my god, he pulls it. Luckily there's nothing out here that's particularly dangerous to us. So this will not actually redirect anything from the pin. I'm thinking I may want to do Precognition and try to arrange his deck. So, I want this one on top. Very bottom, we'll put the Profane Zealot. Doesn't really matter. Then we'll use Foresight here, so I can try to fish out another Mental Divergence. We'll put this one on top. Do not destroy the Divergent. Damn it! So remember, the other one's now the second card from the bottom of my deck. He's probably saying something about that. Yep. Yeah, he kind of has to. I can't do it anymore. Luckily, that's the only ongoing card in his deck. It's just the Blinding Speed can be helpful for getting rid of environment cards, but I can always grappling hook this. But then again, we could actually discard our cards because I'll put more burst cards in Tachyon's trash. So, yeah, the Supersonic response will deal double damage because she got hit by the... oh no, it reset at the start of her turn. Damn. Oh well, I thought we were set at the end, not the start. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold on to the grappling hook and just hope for the best. This is very helpful. Decoy, Arcane Cadence, Lightspeed Barrage. I got an infrared eyepiece. So yeah, if a few more obsidian fields come out, she can actually redirect that. So let's see, right here. I'm gonna put out the smoke bombs, I think. I'm gonna hold on to the throat jab just in case something nasty comes out, because we may not have a hypersonic assault at that time. Another mag computer, that's all well and good. Knowing my luck, I probably just threw away 3 impromptu inventions. So there's the obsidian field, everyone deals more damage, but he's not attacking. He can summon his one of his cultists that will attack. Sable Pin, most cards in play. They either destroy one of their cards. He wants to give this to Tachyon. So it's time to use the Cerebral Hemorrhage. So destroy the Indigo Pin. So this will get redirected. Demoralization, here we go, just in time. Put this one on top. And that way, if he summons some stuff, I can cross that bridge when we come to it. So this would definitely be a time for the Cadence. Draws 5 cards. Sarabond is going to be very helpful for destroying environment stuff, but I'd palm 1 Sonata. I'd probably... okay, he may actually be pulling that then. Oh, he put that on the bottom? He trashed a Sonata for another Arcane Cadence. Okay, the Lyra could be very helpful. I'd try to get that one out on the field. I'd discard the Dissonant, though. Put the Lyra on the bottom. He can get that out, so it doesn't really matter. And he chose that one, of all things. So I guess if he's willing to discard, that can give him a bunch of card draws. Damn. So there goes a pushing the limits. So there's a few different ways to go about it. The draw 3, discard 2. Ooh, he's singing. So he can either give a card play, or he can give someone else a power play. But he cannot give that back to Tachyon since she just experimented. Personally, I would have rather played Demoralization. So I can use this to hijack an environment target. I don't really want another copy of Demoralization. No, don't do it, man. Don't do it. So is he gonna play all of them? 45 damage. So that's pretty much half his health gone right there. So at this point, I probably would be spreading the experiments around because Tachyon's just pretty low on cards. We just got a hypersonic, which is good. Oh yeah, this can be redirected because of the obsidian field. Yep, half his health gone. So for the throat jab, it Like, I could play the Meg computer if we were concerned about the environment, but this is going by this fast. You want to throw jab him so this stuff doesn't hurt anymore. That will basically give Crimson 1 turn reprieve. And I can hit everything here for 2. So I have a pretty bad draw with Wraith. I have no impromptu inventions, I have no trust funds, I have nothing. I have a pair of eyepieces. So I did lose a stun bolt there, but that's not a big deal. That's not as helpful here against a lot of other villains. Out come the Raptors. Yep. So those will eat the pins for us. Out comes Vast Following. He's going to summon that one cultist, isn't he? Chosen Disciples, not that bad. Okay, that's not that bad. Pulls a zombie. And unfortunately, Adept was the highest at the time. So the smoke bombs aren't really helping there. So I would like to get Demoralization out, it's just we're approaching endgame. So let's burn everything. So I want this. He can get an Arcane Cadence if he wants. Yep. Another Lightspeed Barrage. It's not really going to matter, but I'll take a throw jab, just in case this goes long. That's not bad. Accelerated Assault's going to kill the Raptors. I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill the pin. And keep in mind, you cannot redirect with Synaptic this turn because of the throw jab. It's not going to go off at all. So draw 3, discard 2. There's the Arcane Cadence. A pair of Cadence and a Bell. A third Cadence. So, why not? It's gonna wipe out everything other than Gloomy there. And yes, that zombie is still gonna get hit. It spawns before the effect ends. Just Sucker Punch, that... okay, we have nothing that can destroy, because I think it could actually destroy some of our stuff. There's the Lightspeed Barrage. So I can only poke him for 1 here. Tempted to go shoot his guys, but... I think he actually realized I was thinking that. Maybe I play a little too much Night Mist. So out comes the Pterodactyl Thief. This would be kind of bad because of the equipment we have. Adept has his instruments, Tachyon has her goggles, Wraith has a bunch of stuff normally, and damn it. So let's go for the Mind Spike for the win. And I'm going to use this on Wraith. There's the Utility Belt, and there's the computer. So yeah, it's pretty safe to experiment on Tachyon. There's only 1 ongoing left in her deck. And it really doesn't matter what he pulls. If he puts this in play, he can do the whole extra power or card play thing again. He can use Silver Shadow, put that in play, use an accompany effect, and then draw or play a card. Puts that in his hand, so he's not using it. I have a feeling this is going on the field. Nope. yeah, he can't actually use that. Oh, wow. That sucks. And here's the end. So this one was a lot tamer than when I played, even though Wraith never really got to set anything up. But there you have it. This is what's hopefully going to become a bit of a norm for whenever a randomized game comes along. The two of us can do this. I don't know if we'll bring more people in or not. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we come to it. But the main thing is, I want to be able to show how other draws play out. There are certain games where you actually do need good draws, randomized games unfortunately, to have a chance. Mad Bomber Blade is one that comes to mind in Atlanta, since you can get deep sixed fast. But anyway, that is it for now. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.